Yep,
Okay.
it's recording.
We're here with Coach Caleb Smith after a 24-7 win over Hayes tonight. A little bit ugly, there, especially in the fourth quarter, but just describe this game a little bit and how you guys came out on top.
Well, they threw some stuff at us that they schemed just for our defense, and so we didn't work that all week, so took a little time for the defense to adjust. We also tried a four-man front early. That didn't work out real well for us, and then we got back to what we normally do, and that helped. Offensively, they had a great game plan put together. Got away from it a little bit in the first half, and that was my fault. I started calling plays and started doing worse, so I need to give the reins back to the Pier. But second half did a great job. They made some great adjustments at halftime, both sides of the ball. And so just overall, I think we played a pretty good game. I think the second half, it just the refs let things get out of hand on their end.
So we'll talk about obviously inserting Wyatt Lang and getting him back. What was that like, and how do you judge his performance tonight?
Well, with Wyatt back there, if he feels like he can go, that's a guy that we've got to play. And Parker's done an unbelievable job and did a great job early for us. And they're best friends, so it makes it a little easier when you're going in and out there, buddies. So Wyatt gives you that deep throwing threat, and that just changes everything about what you're doing in there. We didn't give him enough time to throw early, and second half the ground game got going and allowed some throws to open up. But if Wyatt can go, then he's going to play.
So early in the first quarter, second drive in the first quarter, you kind of switched to a fullback, and then you put Parker under center and started pitching a little bit to Larry Wilson and kind of open him up a little bit. Was that kind of a game plan, or did you think that it wasn't working, just those quick handoffs, and you just want to switch things up?
Well, they're a very disciplined defense, and so we were just trying to mix things up all together. And we saw some things we liked in our power game against them, and we had some success with it off and on. And so we were just trying to stay multiple and keep them on their heels and not let them get comfortable.
Well, and then your defense forced a fumble, and it just really fired them up there, and they kind of sustained that for the rest of the game. Is that kind of what?
Yeah, that was a huge turnover. That was kind of a turning point in that first half, and allowed us to go score, and then allowed our defense to get some confidence after kind of seeing some new stuff there early. So yeah, that was a big turnover.
And with Wyatt in the second quarter, he had those two picks. Was that a concern to you at that point at halftime? Did you talk to him about it, or you just kind of let him do his stuff?
Those were both my calls and bad calls. Both times we put guys in a double coverage, and Wyatt didn't have enough time to throw the ball, but they weren't good calls on my part. So that was nothing Wyatt did wrong. He was throwing darts all week in practice. He was throwing 50, 60-yard balls with ease, and so we knew we could throw the deep ball with him tonight, but those were just bad calls on my part.
And he showed that tonight with that long touchdown pass. So just talk a little bit about the fourth quarter. Do you know what happened with with Dallas and why he got ejected, and then your reaction to that? Can you just address that a little bit?
I didn't see why he got ejected. It was way away from the play. They said he threw a punch, so we'll review the film and look at it. My reaction was caused by the fact that we got body slammed earlier, and our guy was thrown out for a punch, and their guy wasn't for a body slam. So, I wasn't arguing the fact that he got thrown out because I don't know what happened, but I was arguing that he wasn't fairly called between the two plays.
So you're 5-0. People kind of doubted you'd be 5-0 at this point, but it probably gave you some chance at least. Mm-hmm. And you were, but just talk about that accomplishment, especially with the personnel and that changes and that type of thing. Just being 5-0 right now, same as last year.
Play here and there every game and might be different, but these guys just they're winners. They find ways to win games, and that's something we've built with culture, and that's a testimony to the guys before them as well. That now when you put on that Hornet jersey, I feel like they have that confidence they're going to win every night, and we've been finding ways to win. And I appreciated the crowd tonight, great crowd again, and hopefully our online stuff worked better. Hopefully our bandwidth was better tonight, or whatever you call it. So
you got to worry about bandwidth while you're.
Yeah, just a great atmosphere tonight.
Yeah, it was.
Just a great team to coach.
Yeah, for sure. And then you go on the road and play two Goddard teams. Obviously Eisenhower. You guys beat them last year, but Goddard's looming there. Just talk about being on the road for the next 2 weeks.
We've seen one Eisenhower game. They're a good team. I don't know if they won tonight, but they were the best 0-4 team in the state going into tonight, and then they had to play Hutch tonight. They have a brutal schedule.
Right.
I'm so glad we don't have their schedule. So we know we're in for a dogfight next week with Eisenhower. It usually is one, and so we'll just have to get on the road and try to get back out.
You're not thinking about Goddard at this point, though.
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
All right. Well, enjoy this one, Coach.
All right, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Did it last?
Yep. Still going.
Okay. Yeah. Just.
The-